Alright, what's going on, everyone? I got a game here from someone a lot of the people in my channel are going to know, and hopefully you guys know too. If you don't already, I will put a link in the description for this video. This is going to be Snipes, and Snipes is playing with Data. Snipes is in the Libertini, and Snipes is going to have one hell of a game. In fact, the way I'm going to borrow a phrase from the country, Brooks and Dunn. Snipes is going to put on the smell good, he's going to put on the Skinner, he's going to drive into town like a NASCAR winner. Like, that's what's going to happen in this game. This is going to be the biggest damage game that I've ever shown on my YouTube channel. It's one hell of a game by a hell of a player. Normally, Snipes is kind of known on his channel for, being a great CV player. He plays submarines. He plays everything very, very well, though. This is a boat Snipes and I play a lot together when we do stream together. The Libertini. We play this together and we have a good time and do meme things. But Snipes is gonna do some stuff here. Great MM for him in a Libertard. Considering there's only one DD on each team, there are some tier 8 sprinkled in through here. So being that there's only one DD, Snipes is gonna push in the Libertard, and he's just gonna push into Delta, and it's gonna pay off, and it's gonna pay off in spades. This is gonna be a great game. I don't know how much I'm gonna say here, because I think the replay is just gonna speak for itself, honestly. So let's watch Snipes as he decides to get pretty aggressive in the Libertard, given the MM, and considering that there's only one DD, and just does the damn thing. Sorry, throat's a little sore there. Alright. So Data in the conch is going to be in a little bit of a flanking position here behind Snipes. Probably trying to help out with the outside push and look to help Snipes as he can. You'll see the end result screen. There's no other way to say this game was 100% just Snipes. Just putting the whole team on his back and doing the stuff and the things and whatnot. So here we go. Aggressive play from a heck of a player and in a Libertard. So Brisk is enabled, so we're able to be Libertard for a battleship. I know it had nerfs to its maneuverability a couple patches back. But it still is a very, very maneuverable battleship. I don't know why that is, but I don't know, reasons, whatever it is. So, yeah. Let's see, so Snipes is able to weave in and out of between these islands. Got the DD spotted in front of him, and over to the side of him is a wild Schroeder appears. Well, you don't normally see too often. Schroeder, a bit of a mean boat, can be really, really good in some of the ops. I have it, I don't play it that often, but yeah, it's just kind of memey. I don't know. If you get in good positions with the Schroeder, you can do some things. I don't think the Schroeder anticipated there being a Libertard here. Honestly, if Snipes wasn't here, the Schroeder probably just could have pushed up and had a beautiful flank. But Snipes taking the aggressive play and kind of countering the Schroeder, saying, hey, you've got secondaries and cool stuff. I have more. Snipes funny button already inactive. If you don't know what that is, that increases the range and the rate of fire for your secondaries on this. Snipes also has the special captain for the Libertard, so you're going to be seeing some of those perks go off here pretty early on, actually. So this Republic is trying to counter Snipes. Honestly, it would have been nice if the Christopher here and the Buffalo would have helped Snipes a little bit more with the Republic. At the end of the day, Snipes is probably happy that they didn't, because he's just gonna get to eat them alive. Got some HE shells coming in over there from Data helping out Snipes with this repub, putting a second fire on that repub. Meaning that repub probably should be thinking about burning DCP with 2 fires on and a Libertard right in his mouth. So yeah, Snipes looks at that, says, "Yeah, we'll just let the secondaries eat." puts a little tickle in the repub. Still has a lot of his guns left here for this poor little Groningen, who unfortunately is blocked. His torpedoes there were blocked by the island that he was at. And I guess the Groningen didn't know what the proxy detect was. If you guys are new to the game, if you're in 2 kilometers within anything, whether you're in smoke or not, like that Groningen thought he was going to be safe, if you're within 2 kilometers or something, you're going to be automatically detected. It's called a proxy detect. It's a thing that happens in the game. Apparently that Groningen did not know about that. Snipes putting in work onto the Republic, and Buffalo finishes him off. Or sorry, the Christopher finishes him off. And now Snipes is just pushing into the Vladivostok. His combat instructions completion level is raised already with that captain perk. Already had a metric shit ton of secondary hits. Picks up a fire here. Just pushing the Vladdy. That battleship off to his flank was finished off there by the Lexington. And yeah, here we go. Snipes, he's doing the Door of the Explorer, going on a mission, and he's just, his mission is just push everything's face off, and he's definitely succeeding. Already up to 190k with 2 kills. That's wild. I mean, what the game's been going for 2 minutes. 200k already. It's crazy. In secondary range of the Hornet, looks like this Hornet is actually AFK. Excuse me. So, more free damage. Secondary still flying, already over 300 secondary. It's absolutely wild. Just look at those things eat. And all 240k already in a high caliber, less than 5 minutes into the game. Like, that would be a great game for damn near anyone on the server already. Like, most people would just go, that's probably most people's like highest damage on their accounts, and he just did it in like 5 minutes. Wild. Absolutely wild. So, Snipes, continuing with the Door of the Explorer. I can only imagine what Snipes is thinking right now. He's probably pretty happy. Knowing Snipes, and if you watch his stream, he's probably looking for a little gabagool. Probably wants a sandwich or some pizza. And yeah, just shooting the Valpar here. There's a Cleveland here. That's if Snipes' funny button here gets enacted, he's gonna be in secondary range of that. With the secondary spec Libertard, your secondaries with the funny button will reach out to 15.3. So basically a lot of this stuff here is going to be in his secondary range as soon as that funny button comes up, if he hits it. So we're continuing to shoot the Valpar here. Not even worried about the Adatara and the Zoma in front of him. Just 0 Schmitz given. And there's his Confederate as well. And the secondaries doing more secondary things. Shooting the Adatara on that side, and then the Cleveland over here. A wild Des Moines appears here, and this Des Moines showing no respect to the Libertard that literally has just pushed his entire team off. And Snipe says, no, you shouldn't do that, and just absolutely chunks him and smashes his face off. And continuing with the secondaries. After that Citadel hit, at almost 300k here, as we're just, you know, stalling the cap. Again, the points on this, the replay bug thing, their team is well up here. But yeah, so Snipes now scoring off of this Adatara, and you can tell Snipes, I'm gonna say this, you can tell Snipes was feeling in this game because of what he's about to do here. Adatara in his face, smashes the Adatara, gets a fire on him. Snipes is at a double fire. He's gonna pop his heel here. But look, Snipes is looking at this, I know he's a good player looking at his minimap. 0 shit's given about the Adatara. He goes, oh, there's a Valpar here. I can continue to kill the Adatara if I want with my secondaries, and let's make the most of the entirety of the ship and shoot the Valpar. Just huge. I mean, jeez. So, okay, Shells in the Atatar, funny button up again. So now this Atatar is going to witness the firepower of this fully armed and operational battle station, and continues to get farmed here. And yeah, bad day. Snipes didn't even need his main batters there because the secondaries actually, I believe, finished him off, or the fire actually did. So he didn't even need to shoot that, but whatever, you know, long hair don't care. Now, the entirety of the rest of this game, Zuma's the only one left. It's going to be free farming for Snipes here, because he's in secondary range. At 368k, 2 million tank, Confederate high caliber, all of the things. Had close to 500 secondary hits already. It just absolutely smashed the Atatar there, as well as spotting. Snipes 55k worth of spotting damage right now. Just letting it eat, letting the thing do the thing. Secondary, 2 fires on him. Snipe says no, screw that, and I'm gonna put those out because I'm pretty close to getting my funny up on you again. There it is, 400k from Snipes, and continuing to get more. Holy Schmidt. And the funny button's up.
Problem solved,
Will
sir.
Snipes finish it off? 1 HP left, and he does. Holy smokes, what a game. 419k in a Libertini. Absolutely wild stuff, wild game, great game. Easily an expert badge here. I believe I was just playing with Snipes last night. I think he said this was like, I believe, like number 5 all time for damage in the Libertard. But a hell of a game here. Holy smokes. Let's check out the end results screen. Yeah, no shocker here. 3.2k base. 3.2k base is huge. Especially didn't even get a Kraken. So 3.2k base is absolutely wild considering that. But yeah, generally offensive strike team, Confederate shoulder to shoulder, close quarters expert. You got that twice, dreadnought, and a high caliber. Some wild numbers here to look at. 2.1 million tanked. This is gonna blow your mind. This is wild. 516 secondaries hit, doing 223,800 damage. I'm pretty sure like half of the player base might not even see that number like ever, and Snipes just did it with secondaries. Yet alone the other 200k he did with his main batteries. Absolutely insane. Great game. Much love to Snipes. Great realization of the MM and the situation and what he could do with that boat. Just wild, crazy game. Again, I highly recommend, if you guys have not already checked out Mr. Snipes' stream, give him a follow. Great streamer, great guy, funny guy, and a hell of a player. Yeah, just awesome stuff there. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoy that replay for Mr. Snipes. There'll be a link in the description to his Twitch. Check him out. Much love, everyone. Catch you all later.